Good day everybody, it's Max and welcome back to the Icarus Beta Weekends, and in this quick tips tutorial we're going to have a look at the Oxite diffuser. That's right, you want your Oxite to go further, farther, faster. You want all the things. Let's get in there, make the machine, do the bags, have some Oxite for you. Okay, so to make an Oxite dissolver, you need leather and bone. Now, leather and bone can be gotten from the smaller creatures. So, unlike furs and things like that, where you have to start killing some of the larger deer and things, the leather and bone can usually be gotten from smaller creatures if you're not so proficient at being able to get the large ones just yet. So, leather, bone, and of course then you need wood for the actual Oxite dissolver bench, and for the bladder, you need fiber. Now, to make both of these, you need a basic crafting bench. So, of course, I'm at my basic crafting bench, and now, of course, I've already made an Oxite dissolver downstairs, but I'm now going to make an extra bladder. So, of course, I've got my fiber, my leather, and my bone. I can now make this extra bladder, and, of course, it's going to zip it up there, and sure enough, we're all done. Now, I'll take my bladder down to my actual dissolver. Now the dissolver itself, you can actually place these on here to interact with the empty spots just by pointing at them, or if you actually want to interact with the whole thing, just by putting your mouse over different parts of the machine will allow you to interact with different pieces. So like, I can put in just a piece of Oxite or a piece of sulfur, but if you put your mouse in the right spot, you can interact with the entire machine, which is what we want to do. Now, in this case, I already have 2 bladders on there. So, of course, I'm now going to take this empty oxygen bladder, put it into the slot. And because I already have Oxite and sulfur in here, as you can see, it is now loading up the bladder with the extra oxygen. And you're getting a lot more O2 out of your little bit of Oxite here. Which is a way, way better deal. So of course, what would happen is that these bladders now fill up, and I'll take one of the full bladders now and replace my empty bladder. And in this case, I can now totally fill up using this and going with that, and then hitting my mouse button to consume it. It now consumes only what it needs. So unlike the water bladders that leak constantly and actually don't help you at all, so you'll notice that my water bladder in number 9 is already empty, but I still have half my water. An air bladder is great. It holds air for an extremely long period of time, and you'll actually get to use it like 3-4 times to refill your O2 on a fraction of the cost of actually just eating the Oxite. I'm Max. This, of course, is Icarus Beta Weekends Tutorials, and I will see you on the next one.